Yo, check everybody. What's going on? What's popping and clacking? Let's get it going. Welcome to OG Chronicles. When OGs get around and have real talk, no filter, no setbacks. We're not going to sugarcoat this. And if you really want the real conversation, you're in the right place. I'd like to introduce my panelists for the day. And it is my boy, my partner, AD, aka Bam Bam, our number one queen of one of our queens that's a part of our lives, everything. Tammy Tam, aka Butterfly.
Hey there.
Shit. So we just basically gonna do this shit freestyle. Let y'all let's get it cracking. I said we can start with music, but I got to talk. I got to talk before we get into the music.
Okay.
Do you think it's any way possible to bridge the gap in music, like with the millennials and Gen Zers?
I think Kendrick does that. I think Kendrick does that actually.
You
You
think
think
Kendrick?
so?
You think Kendrick got a little bit of Gen X because he's a millennial, so that he's trying to bridge the gap.
He I want to say he has bridged the gap just because he has millennials, he has Gen X, he has Gen Z, and some boomers that really, that one song, that one song, I can say moved America. The
So that is
disparate.
the song. That's the song of this era.
Well, I won't say this era, but I want to say it's the song that probably everyone can relate to when you hear that. Dun, 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 everybody knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? They know what it is. I mean, hats off to Mustard for making that beat because that's one hell of a beat.
I'm
But
gonna make you laugh though. Do you know? I thought mustard part when he said mustard that part
uh-huh.
for months, nigga. I walked around saying Buster. Why my kids letting me walk around looking retarded, dog? For real, for real. All bullshit ain't nothing. I told you. Pink Panther sitting right there, right, and the song come on, and be like, Buster. You like, that man can't hear. And then at the Super Bowl, he said, mustard. I said, I've been saying that shit wrong for all these damn months, and none of y'all fucking check me on that. Y'all check me on every damn thing else around here. If I say something, I start Snoop Dogg say position. I can say whatever the hell I want, but y'all gonna let me around people singing it, Buster. Yeah, he out of touch. He can't hear.
I don't think my kids would have let me do that. I don't think they would have let me do that. They
Man,
damn
your
sure.
kids got more.
I know mine wouldn't have. Talking about no. That's not what he's saying. Oh,
My
yeah.
son,
Okay.
literally left me out in the street. Like, man, I might get up, man. I cussed him out at the Super Bowl when I found out it was mustard instead of butter. I cussed him out. He came. He was in the bedroom. He came out in the hall. But I said, you know what, though? You foul, bro. Like, what, Daddy? You had me walking around. You know I was saying that shit wrong. He just bust out laughing. I said, so you had an ongoing joke making me look bad. It's got people like, yeah, he out of touch. That OG don't know what he's talking about.
You don't know what he talking about. Mm,
And,
mm.
and now I can rock with that. I can literally I can bang with that. I can really see Kendrick as being a big component to the new version of hip hop, like to open them up, because it is kind of refreshing that you can have a rapper that basically speak like we had a KRS-One, we had a Big Daddy
Chuck,
Kane,
Chuck D.
Chuck D, you had Rakim, Nas, you had lyrical genius. that were lyrically like I told. Remember we was on the live the other day. I said we didn't know nothing about AIDS until you heard rap.
Jimmy.
Yup. We didn't know that shit had me scared. I, man, I was I was shook, bro, off after AIDS epidemic, bro. It was like I was running around this mother. I was stopped at the health center picking up condoms on the way out. Like I was using them motherfuckers like they was like the pharmacy. Like they had them brown bags right on the counter. I turned the corner. Let me get 2 bags of these. Like, dude, Jam Brown ski. That's what it is. Better get it into you.
that name you had, you know, Kumo D on the flip side. Go see the doctor.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, why we gotta go see the doctor, Kumo? What the hell going on, Kumo? Why we gotta go see the doctor? It was pussing and bussing. What was pussing and bussing like? And then this fucking song came out and changed my life. Hot 97 Friday night DJ Red Alert. This song came on, and I instantly did not like the Juice Crew. I hated the Juice Crew. I instantly went to the Bronx. I was like, it's over, Shane, you crackhead. You heard what he said.
It's funny because I used to DJ back then, so I had MC Shan's album Down by Law.
Yeah, Down by Law was good.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Juice Crew Symphony is still one of the best posse cuts out that was ever out. Yeah. But when he dropped his shit, it ended it.
Yeah.
If any real OG motherfuckers say they was not a part of the Juice Crew era before KRS-One hit the scene, you lying. We all wear Pumas and Kango suits and them tight ass Puma sweatsuits that balls be hurting.
Yeah.
Everybody wore that. Everybody was down with Queens. Plus, Run-D.M.C was the representative of Queens, so to have them coming from Queens and
as well as LL. LL too.
LL too.
Exactly.
They saturate in the beginning. They was the mainstream artists in New York. You had the Bronx, but they wasn't mainstream until this song came out. But when it came to like, I want mainstream music, I'm going to Marley Marl. Or I'm going to Mount Vernon to go get Pete Rock and CL Smooth in them and Heavy D. And this what made them. Because if it wasn't because of KRS-One, Queens was running it. Early party days, Queens was come on, man.
I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. They were the bigger names out there, you know, and a lot of that is because of Russell.
Six in the morning, police. You said, no, out of baby, not in the ass. That's when Ice-T was dope.
Word.
That one song is where people. I don't know how it was, Tam, back in the day. What was flowing your way? Was it more West Coast or East Coast?
It was. I want to sit here and say it was East Coast. Like we got West Coast, but I think more people thought it was West Coast, so we would get anybody from the East Coast.
You grew up with what? Like who was the first?
We had Nas and KRS-One.
So you was a Nas fan over Jay-Z?
Over who?
Jay-Z.
Oh, I didn't like Jay-Z. I still don't care for Jay-Z. I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan. And it took me a while to even get to some of the songs that he actually made that I like.
Dang,
Wow.
damn.
You don't hear that every day.
Yeah, I am not. I'm sorry.
I'm
It's
gonna be
all right.
honest with you.
But y'all were I was like Queen Latifah and you know,
Queen Latifah, it was MC Light for me.
I liked MC Light too.
It like story time. It's like War Memorial when MC Light came in that motherfucker. She was like 5'1", like, and we standing around, like she had all these big motherfuckers standing around her. Like, who is MC Light chick? When she played Light as a Rock, killed that shit, and A
Oh
Rock
yeah.
there dancing behind her and shit, doing that. Her ass not this little and shit. I was like, yo, she dope as fuck. And she kept that fucking hairdo that with the little curl at the bottom
With
and
the,
She had a
yeah,
little bob. She had the little bob haircut.
with the bob.
I stood on that stage that night across on the wing looking. I'm like, yo, she dope as fuck. As a female. Because see, like with my uncle, he used to have all the shows and shit. Like, we used to always get the shows at the skating rink, the shows at the War Memorial Building. That's like our big auditorium and stuff. Some of the rappers came back. See, that's when you used to go to the concert and they had to worry about getting banged on.
Mm, that's
Like
true.
you might get in a little fight or some shit, but we literally came out there. Our whole mission, and AD agreed it. Our whole mission back then was trying to get with a chick. When you went to concerts and went to the skating rink or went to the mall, we wasn't out there trying to start that shit, that rah rah shit. But
No.
look, and
You actually that was when people were just like truly into music. Like they
yup,
came for the music. They came for the vibe.
yup, came for the whole. And how I look at it, that era of music compared to what these kids got, because they don't got that mixtape vibe. They don't got that like grouping up and really getting into it. They got this weird shit when they be dancing and jumping around at each other. I be like,
They they have fad music because it's hot today and gone next week. They got another snippet of a song and they
I,
into it.
I'm blaming that shit. I'm blaming that shit on Soldier Boy.
On who?
I'm blaming it on that Soldier Boy music.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, not everybody, not everybody. I don't feel like
Come on,
everybody.
name somebody current, AD.
Hmm?
Name somebody current other than Kendrick that you would actually see here and listen to a whole album of.
Oh, there's a lot of people that's current that I sit here and listen to whole albums of.
Really?
A lot of people. There's a lot of people. Benny the Butcher,
Oh yeah,
uh,
you know that.
Conway the Machine,
Yeah,
Dave East,
yeah.
Vado. Um,
Mainstream.
Oh, I forgot you are still up.
what's the boy's name from T Grizzly?
Now I don't like.
Um, well, some of his stuff I can't get into all his, but I mean,
But they mainstream like
Right.
mainstream
It's not down here. Like I'm in Georgia.
talking
So
about
when you're looking at stuff that
you
just go across the board, we don't get them down here like that.
you guys don't got Benny the Butcher.
No, we don't get them like that.
Oh wow! I thought Benny the Butcher was all across.
Benny the Butcher,
No.
Benny the
Oh,
Butcher, Conway either. Hey, dude, I play it because I know what it is. Because
mhm.
lemonade is my shit. Like my son know about it. It's because of me playing it. But it ain't like he could turn on the radio down here and Buddy the Butcher come up or Conway come up or you got J. Cole's. You might get a couple of J. Cole songs they might know, but
Right.
it's not a big
They-
like J. Cole's is known because J. Cole's been out for a long period of time. But right
Mhm.
now, it's all about Rob Way and the rest of these weird motherfuckers. That's all they know.
See, I don't know Rob Wave.
I know Rod Wave he's big down here. J. Cole. Um, what's another little person? Oh goodness, I forgot the little boy's name. Which he's not
Oh,
that bad. He's not that
oh,
bad.
you
It's
talking
just when
about
you start getting into
NBA,
mumble rap. Hmm?
NBA something?
The NBA young boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
NBA
no.
YoungBoy. I don't know none of his music, but I've heard the name so many times.
Yeah, but he ain't nothing that's popping.
Uh,
Not for my, and I like music, and just like I sit here and tell my son, you can listen, you can go back, and he listen to a lot of old school music, and he gets what I'm saying. When you listen to a beat, and I'm not talking about they recycle beat where they just go back over the bars and just be like they gonna shoot their own thing. I like that it gives you a beat and then they're saying something on top of it. I like rap.
right,
Just like
right.
they were like, oh, it was beef. That was beef. How was it beef, y'all? They weren't even rapping about nothing. Like, uh, but okay. But again, we came up learning about something in our rap. It meant something, whether or not you were from the streets or whether or not you were sitting back and you were chilling with your girls or your homeboys. It was something about it.
I agree.
I can't even say that.
Definitely agree.
We agree 100 on that because right now it's like back when they was a little bit younger, they was be looking at that, listen to that when that mumble bullshit came out. I was like, what the fuck are they saying? And he looking at me like, Daddy, he said such and such. Like, no, he didn't. He repeated that damn word over and over. I'm like, I'm like, listen to this. Like Pink Panther, Red Man, KRS, Public Enemy, all that. That's all he listened to. Like he listened to the new stuff, but he likes old Gen X shit, like movies, like Police Academy, Porky's. He waited till he was 16. That was like
Really?
when he turned 16, it was like he heard about Porky's for 16 years. He like, at 16, I get to watch Porky. And when his birthday was, me and him set up there, got some pizza, sat in the living room. I found it on Fire Stick, bootleg version, and I pulled it up and I played it. And he sat there and was like, I waited all these fucking years. But in the process of doing that, I showed him Police Academy, Revenge of the Nerds, and all that shit, and then he got it. He was like, back to school. So how I was teaching my kids to have a different outlook for creativity was our era because they're not creative. And videos are not creative.
No.
You got Drez.
Um,
Drez is probably one of the most up to date rappers that's more creative. He
who?
reminds me of Tyler the Creator. Drez,
Yeah.
dude with the got the fucking weird ass hair, and he always be doing the raps like his girlfriend show up at the studio, and he be doing country western or I'm a gangster, bro. I got this. He started with skits, but he's probably one of the dopest up and coming rappers. Like him, D Street. He the one won that contest on TV. He used to be a music school teacher. He
Yeah, I remember him.
he won the damn fuck, AD looking around like who the fuck is these motherfuckers? That got me confused.
They were on that rap show, wasn't it? The one that was who was that? Netflix was doing? Was it Netflix?
Was it Ludacris syndrome?
Yeah, I just can't remember the name of the show because it was a couple of them. It was a couple of them that was out there because Ti did one, Ti and them did one,
Yep.
and Ludacris and them did one with
Ludacris did one with DJ Cap. And
right.
what's the light skinned girl? Oh man, she fine as
Talking about
hell.
the rapper, talking about Nicki.
Nah, she looked like you can say
She
she
was
like
on the one with no, she was on the one with Ti, I think.
yeah. I'm talking about the one that just came out. She's from Atlanta too. She
Mulatto,
Lotto. Yeah, Lotto.
Mulatto, whatever. I think that's her name.
Mulatto.
Lotto
Yeah,
fine. I'm being honest. In the young girls, Lotto bad as the mug, bro. And it ain't talking about her body or nothing. It's like her diction and the way she was caring about the artist and how she was giving out them jewels. That's the thing I also liked about us back in the day. We wasn't no damn gatekeeper.
What do you mean?
We didn't gatekeep. We told it. This generation don't be. They
They
don't be.
don't share information. They don't keep it real with each other. It's false. It's fake.
They do that op shit all the time. Oh, you a op? I'm not hearing it. And say it 10 times the same fucking way. Like it's like I don't even think these mugs know how to date. I had somebody the other day. I said, "Yo, dude, if you in the store, you see something sexy, you talk to it, or you just let it go on by." You're like, "Nah, man. I just asked this. She got Instagram."
They do that.
You
What's your
ask
IG? What's your IG? What?
it's your IG or your Snapchat. Like, hold up. She right here, right now, and you don't know how to have a general conversation with a female.
They don't even answer phone numbers, man.
They do emojis. I ain't even. I sent my son that damn what they call it, eggplant. He's like, "Whoa, Dad, why you telling me suck your bang?" I'm like, "What?" I said you with an emoji. I hit that button by mistake. He like, "Nah, dog. That apple, that eggplant is a sign from you know what." One day I was sitting there, and it's gonna make you laugh. Right after that, it was It was like on the weekend. We was talking. I said, "Yeah, she want that BBC." He just screamed, "Hey, you can't be saying." I was like, "What you mean?" He like, "Dad, no."
He said, no, no, Dad.
Yeah, like cat. When they started, like it's like we had dope ass slings. Like we like, I'm fresh, or I finesse you. This, that, and that. These kids be taking our words and turning them into bullshit. Like they confuse me with
Cap.
that's cat.
That's Cap.
It, I'm like, what the fuck is cat? When it first came out, I know what it is now, but I'm talking about when it first came out. Daddy, stop capping. I'm like, yeah, I got a cap on my head. What the fuck you mean? Like, you say, stop capping. I'm like, stop lying. I'm like, didn't say that shit. This era, their lingo is it's like either it is emojis or non-diction. And like, they don't have no creativity, man. It's like, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
You know, they're the generation of they don't have communication skills. Like we were made to type and talk and create like essays and stuff. They get everything kind of easy to them. And I was like, and when COVID happened, hell, they didn't communicate with nobody. They were inside the house and they were communicating with each other or sitting on them games all day. They don't socialize. Like we socialize. We got home, we had to do homework, and the first thing we did was hit that door and we going outside till the light came on. We back inside the house. On the weekend, if you ain't have nothing to do, you back out in the street somewhere, riding a bike, going to your friend's house, you going to socialize. Y'all talked about everything and went everywhere until the light came on and you back in the house. That was it. They don't do that. They barely even go outside. It's too
Or
hot.
stay the night at people's houses, sleepovers and stuff like that too.
But true. But nowadays you can't do that. You can't do that nowadays.
Like I'm gonna say this, right? Cancel culture. Would Gen X even care back then if they were trying to cancel us?
No, they could care less.
I don't think so.
When did we ever give a fuck? I ain't never gave a fuck. I remember when they get mad at us in high school breakdancing on the floor. Then we had Miss Johnson used to come up, get off that floor messing up your good school clothes.
Junior high. That was junior high.
Junior high, y'all. Get off the damn floor. 7th grade. Walking down, everybody be hit the wall. And then, oh shit. See, they ain't got the I don't know what the Tam, you got a younger generation. What the hell is these damn dances they doing?
Oh, you
That
know,
TikTok, the quick dances,
my
quick TikTok dances.
my son dances.
Yeah, but your son gets it. He practice, he prefer. But when you go out there with these motherfuckers, they leaning against the wall. All right, what was the club anthem? What club anthem when you was growing up that get you to go dance?
Club anthem.
Yeah, rap song that came out that you knew every time you heard that shit. If you was out like at a party or whatever, you had to bang one out.
Well, I mean, we was talking about this the other day, and I saw it from a different perspective because I remember 19 dudes was sneaking me in the club. You know what I'm saying? Because all the dudes I was hanging with when I was in the service with were older. So most of them would have to give me their ID or somebody else's ID in order to get me in the club because I was the young boy out of everybody. So at that time I remember MC Hammer turned that mother out. Would always get everybody or get it started would always get everybody on the dance floor back then.
Mine was Pee Wee Herman.
Really?
Not dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I like that song.
Look at look like I like the Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman was that joint what in the WAP.
But wait, when they played it at the club though,
Hell yeah.
it was always mixed into something. It was always mixed into something.
It was Pee Wee Herman, the WAP, the Cabbage Patch, and then this shit came out. Tell the
Now
truth.
see, I don't know if Tam's old enough to remember the Ronald Reagan. You remember Ronald Reagan, Tam?
I vaguely remember the Ronald Reagan.
Now see, I was down Atlanta when the Ronald Reagan was out. I was down Atlanta because I was staying with my cousins on Old National Highway working at Po Folks.
Oh dang it, they don't even have a po folks no more. Yeah, you were down there. You were
Yeah, I
down here
was
for
down
real.
there. I was down there for the summer. That's
I
when I
miss
got
po folks.
introduced to crystals and all that.
Heck yeah, and it's still there. Crystal's still here.
Really?
Yeah, Crystals and McDonald's. I think those are probably about the only ones that's still sitting. Yeah, I think those are the only two that's still sitting for real. Everything else was changed. Cause I think you were down here. Was it Zaire or Ridgeway? If you remember.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think I remember like a turtle records.
Yep.
Um,
Service merchandise.
yeah, I remember service. Well, I mean, we had service merchandise though too. We had that up here. Um, in Kroger, but we had Kroger up here for a minute anyway. But then Kroger ended up leaving.
When I
And
came
it left off of Old National too.
Mm.
when I got
And then
down
they
there,
built it down at the other end.
was
Because people complain. Huh?
Giants on Panola Drive when I lived in a thong.
Oh yeah. I want to sit here and say Giants are still there.
It should be. It was brand new when I lived there 20 years ago. It was brand new. It just opened up right when I moved to Lithong. I used to like Lithong. I ain't gonna lie. Stone Mountain, Lithong area. I did. Uh, witness
I like
protection.
Lithonia more than I like Decatur. So yeah, I like Lithonia.
Yeah, Lithong got some. All right, Tam. During your era in Gen X, when Magic City was open, and then a spot across the street where
Said it was open. It's still there. They ain't going nowhere.
Magic City still popping. You can tell you I ain't been in Atlanta anywhere.
Magic City is still popping. It ain't going nowhere. You see that? Who was that? Drake just sent the band over there at right in front of it.
Damn. Magic City must have been around for like it got to be 40 years.
I think it's long. It might have been. Well, yeah, I think it has a little bit over 40 years.
But the last time I was in Georgia was I went to Cali in I want to say 2001. I want to say 2001. Yeah, I was living in Atlanta in 2001, and then I bounced to California. That was the opportunity I could pass up.
I feel you got to Cali.
And then I didn't think about to go to Magic City was to drink beer on Sunday because the motherfucker forgot to buy beer on Saturday.
Dang. I think the only reason why I wanted to go to Cali was because of LL.
Oh, going back to Cali?
Yeah. That's what we were like. I want to go to Cali.
I had opportunity and I popped it up and I went for it. It was back. The 3.5 years out there, I probably understand race culture then. Even with music. That's when I got into like hearing their perspective on music in the early 2000s. Because it was a lot of
Are you eating the bag? Are you eating the bag?
Huh?
Was he eating the bag?
Who, me?
Was that you or him?
No, that's me. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that loud.
Crunch, crunch.
I know.
I had to get my Doritos.
Hey, commercial break.
Gotta give me that.
Same OG, the one in your whole spot. Ask around, they know about me. It's a whole bunch of.
Anyway, it's something to play around with. We back from the break. 80 was eating Doritos. And I was over here trying to get the drink on. I get rid of yeah, okay, now it's on. Yeah, I'm about to do some reaction videos. Now I know how to take that away. These buttons at the bottom, do you got them?
I got a mute, a stop cam, settings, present, and leave studio.
Right.
The present is what.
Yeah, we back at the little break. You would sit here and contemplate. I'm about to play a video since we're talking Gen X culture. And this individual, anybody ever think would it ever be a more feared individual in this individual? Anybody think? Anybody think?
Not Jake Paul.
I'm gonna say no, not at all. I hadn't seen one.
Even know how close he came to disaster. In 1986, Mike Tyson was 20 years old with 26 pro fights in just a year and a half. But Jose Ribalta, a 2-meter giant, thinks his size will be enough. He and his coach are convinced Tyson is overrated. They're about to realize how wrong they are. In the first round, Ribalta is already knocked down, but that's nothing. What he's about to endure, no one expected such a massacre. Every exchange, Tyson destroys him. Ribalta tries to survive, but nothing works. At this point, Ribalta realizes he was completely wrong about Mike and that he's not overrated like he thought with his coach. Respect to Jose Ribalta, the only one brave enough to take the fight with Mike. Every time he falls, he gets back up. After the fight, Ribalta admits no one hit him as hard as Tyson, and Mike in an interview says, "I hit Jose with everything I had, and he took it like a champ. He kept coming back for more. Ribalta gave me a tough fight. He was incredible in the clinch." This
man,
for them to say nobody else would fight him except for him, that says mounds and mounds of words just by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Mike Tyson was part of the hip hop commercial music era during our Gen X era? Was he like art? He was he was in every damn near rap song.
Yeah, was he part of the culture? He was
Yeah,
definitely part of the culture. He was definitely part of. He was it. He was it. Like even if you put music to it, it was still damn. Okay,
yeah. Because if
he was. He
they
was
say
it.
Mike Tyson punch out, they lying.
Like nobody else got a game. Foreman got a grill. What?
Muhammad Ali got
Anybody else got anything?
Tyson had Tyson put the fear of God in. I ain't never heard a bunch of girls say, "I will not fight Mike Tyson." They act like dude on Friday. Didn't I tell you not to come around here with these damn people? Get your ass in the car. That was Mike Tyson. That was Debo of boxing in the 80s.
That's true.
It did. Tyson opened up his voice. Everybody hear his mouth like, what the fuck? It's like, tell the truth the first time you heard Mike Tyson talking, you didn't go like this.
That was ludicrous. It was ludicrous.
I'm going to kill his baby. Oh, yeah, AD had to bounce.
Well, he was like the equivalent of Michelet, because you would never thought that the voice that came out of Michelet, you were like, wait a minute.
Hey,
Oh,
that is a good acknowledgement because I ain't going to lie. When that first song, hey, that you love me, I'm like, that's the fuck up. Fine. Can't lie and say Miss Shirley ain't fine. But when that little fuck opened up her voice, hey, this is Miss LA, and I'm with Dr. Dre. Where the
right.
fuck did come from? When the hell did Tyler show up?
Exactly.
When the hell did the toddler show up?
I don't want to sit here and say AD having fun.
Yeah, AD was playing with everything. Now he's trying to see what he can do in the phone. Oh my God.
The champion was beating this boxer.
This is illegal in baseball. This there right here. So my whole career.
Another one, Chicago Police Department.
Yeah.
Hey, I got so. Oh man. Well, we breaking it down at 40. I'm gonna use the audio. I'm gonna put this one up on I'm gonna use the audio of this and put this up on shop on Spotify tomorrow and add all the other videos we just did. AD having technical difficulties. He will be back on the next episode. I'm about to close this one out because we at the 40. That's about a good number for right now. And for everybody that look at this video, please subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you like about it. Oh, my bad. Show up for the end of it. Give us any type of feedback, negative, positive. We don't care because I'm an ass. So I love all negative, positive. It doesn't matter as long as we do what we do. And at the end of the day, from Tam, you got anything to say before we leave?
Man, I think next time y'all need to talk about fights, what y'all used to do, and would you take that? That's what y'all need to talk about.
Talk about what?
Them fights. What would you do? And would we do that? Would we have done that if it was us? Or how would we have handled it? Gen
Oh,
X.
the Tam videos. I'm with that. That's a good idea. Add in the art.
Yeah, thank you for having me though. I appreciate being up here.
Oh, definitely. You always come through in the clutch. That's a guarantee. It's a guarantee shot. We need it. You there. All of y'all, everybody on the team, from Tasha all the way up to Clack, to you, Brown, me, 80, all of us. We come together every morning, Monday through Friday. The hours of 6 to 8:30 to 9 on TikTok. What we do every day. So, AD, what you got to say, bro?
Hey, keep hope alive, man. And don't stop the fight. You know you gotta keep it up because they ain't gonna give you nothing.
Not a damn thing. Nope. OG Chronicles. Keep it real. Peace.
Peace.